Our record doesn't exactly show what we want it to, but I feel like in the past few weeks we've made a lot of improvements and really dug deep and worked hard to kind of get back to that place of winning. So this past week we went 2-0, so going to kind of try to build off that for the second half of conference.
I think, we had a tougher preseason, and that was something Coach planned for a reason, and I think we learned a lot from that about ourselves. And I think we're still able to kind of go back to those things and keep talking about those things that we were trying to work on in that part of the season. And we started off the first half of the conference season kind of rough, but we just got 2 wins this past weekend against Wright State and Youngstown. So we're excited about that, and I hope that can kind of propel us into just this next half of conference.
I mean, I think the switch is good. I like playing all 6 rotations. That's kind of fun. But just a lot of work with coaches and watching film and doing game plans to try and get myself in that better position to dig more balls. So I think throughout the weeks I have been getting more, and I feel more confident now staying in all those 6 rotations and playing left back. And I think me getting those more digs and everybody else getting more digs helps our offense to feel more confident.
I think I'm just trying to trust myself more and be more aggressive. Just because I am 5'8", going up against some big blockers, it can be hard sometimes. But Coach and I talk about a lot how you may get blocked sometimes, but that is what it is, and just continuing to go for it, because that's when I get kills and that's when it's really worth it.
I think we all have trust in each other and in our coaches and in our game plan, and I think we have been a lot better at executing that game plan. And the coaches put together a great one before us for every game, and if we can do that, that's what the outcome is to get those 2 wins. So I think we did a really good job at that this past weekend.
I think last year was tough, just being so young, and we always said that's not going to be an excuse next year, so we're not letting that stand in our way, because a lot of us did play last year, and so we have that in-game experience. So I think we're just trying to use that to our advantage, and I think the upperclassmen are doing a really nice job just kind of keeping the glue together and just helping us learn along the way, because they've been in so many of these situations where we've only been in, say, like 1 year's worth, where they've been in 3 to 4.
Just give it your all, it's gone fast these 4 years, so I don't want to look back and regret anything, so just give it all I have these last few weeks, however many games that might be, and just go for it. I think we can have a very good outcome in the second half. I mean, we've seen every team, like you've said, and especially this next week with Cleveland and Oakland. We were neck and neck with Cleveland, and we beat Oakland, and I think we've gotten a lot better in those 4 weeks since we've played them last. So I think just keep building on what we're working on in practice and learning from games, and it should be good. This is the 4th year that I've seen this conference, and every single year it has been like that. Like, everybody can beat anybody at any given time. So I think that's exciting for us, especially where we're at right now in conference, that there's only a few games separating us from second place, from third place, from first place. So